Hey guys, welcome to my Q&A tag. Anyway, so I thought that looked at all some of the questions. A lot of them were pretty much the same, so I just picked like 10. And yeah, I thought I'd answer them for you now. So here you go. The first question, well, all these are anonymous. If you want me to actually mention you in this Twitter, or the social media, or wherever, you have to let me know. But yeah, anyway, a lot of these were asked through various medias, so yeah. I know some people separate them, but there's not enough to separate them, so I'm not doing that. Some people do more questions, some people less. Maybe another time I'll do more, and then I'll separate them. I don't know. Okay. Who is your favorite actress that inspires you? Why? Explain, etc. Okay. So pretty much the question is asking who's like my role model from the acting world. It says it's an actress, but I'm going to do actor and actress. So my favorite actress is not someone really famous per se. If you guys watch YouTube, like obviously if you're watching me now, there's a lot of actors on here, so they're really a big inspiration for me because they put so much time and effort and they just love what they do, and you can see it obviously how much they love what they do and how much they appreciate their fans, and that's something that I feel like once you get to Hollywood you kind of lose. So but they're still, even though they're so popular and so famous, they're still so gracious about it that it kind of amazes me. And I think one of those people is it would be Ashley Clements, who played Lizzie from Those Bad Diaries, is definitely one of them. And a guy, I would say it's Brent Bailey, who plays Alex Knightley on Pemberley Digital. And then there's Kyle. I forgot his last name. Kyle, who plays Peter Pan in the Adventures Peter Wendy, and then I'll do another female because I just did two guys. Another female would be Mary Kate Wiles, who played Lydia from the Bad Diaries. They are just so fun-loving and funny and really nice people overall. And I probably see it from all their tweets and the videos I've seen and pictures. They're always like really gracious to the fans and like very like reciprocating of the fans, and they would tweet them and they actually talk to them like a real good person. And I mean, they're not like blown up movie stars, so like obviously I can't really say like, oh yeah, they're really the person they sold it, but it's not really that they're so big and famous that I'm really talking about. It's the way they treat the people that even they watch them, even if they're just a small fan base. It's still amazing how amazing they are to them. But they are kind of big, considering that they do VLOGDAY panels and some of them are on TV now. Like, it's not like they have nothing at all. Like, they are pretty big. So yeah, those are just some role models, people I look up to and why I look up to them. What movie series has inspired you, or book series, and tell us something, a personal story. What's a book series or movie that you personally relate to, or has helped you in your life? Okay, so a book movie series that I really enjoy, that it's like a big part of my life, is that's inspired me, has probably been actually, ironically enough, Pilot 8. No, I'm kidding. It's Harry Potter. I know it's ironic, but because yeah, everyone's like Twilight. What? No, it's not Twilight. So it's a good book, but it didn't really do anything for me. Major. Harry Potter inspired me, and it's also one of my favorite books that I personally relate to. So it's kind of one from two. But I have other books that taught like this for the first part, so it's not that big. Anyway, Harry Potter, it personally inspired me, and I relate to it because J.K. Rowling was a single mother of a little girl living in a flat who had barely any money. She was living on government support. She was writing and writing, and look where she is now. It's amazing how someone who had literally nothing now has so much money and so is so popular and such a recognized person in the world, when literally 10 years ago she was living in a minuscule pay in a little apartment with her daughter by herself, and she literally was living off scraps and didn't even know how she could make food tomorrow. And it's just, that's really inspiring. And it also was one of the first books I ever read by myself, and the first series I read by myself. And yeah, so that's why it's very personal to me, because the first real thing I read, and it was something I shared when I went to see the movies, and when I went to see the Wizard of Harry Potter, and when I went to buy memorabilia. It was things that I got as gifts or for my parents, or that we would have a shared vacation. It was things that I shared with my parents, so it was kind of something really personal to me, because it's kind of like it was a bonding thing between me and my parents. And even though they weren't major fans like I was, they still went to the movies with me, and they cheered at the scenes that I cheered at, and cried at the scenes I cried, and they comforted me when I was crying, like when Dobby died. You know, they thought it was stupid because it was just like a animated character. They still a CGI character. They still like comforted me when I was crying, and they said it'll be okay. And they still kind of they talked to me at the movies, even though they weren't interested in about the characters and like this all these really complex details about the movies that no one really cares about except people that are into the book series and movies. But they still talked about it with me, and they still bought me all the memorabilia, and they didn't even like say a word when I went to the Harry Potter. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to see Harry Potter, even though we can go there till 7. The park, and they even made a big deal when I was wearing Harry Potter glasses and a robe, and I was wearing a wand and was jumping up and down, and I was almost like 18, 17, and we were going to a park in the like dead heat of July in Orlando. They didn't even say a word about that, so that just shows how much they really love me. So yeah, that's also something. And also it was when I bought my Harry Potter box series, it was actually given to me by my aunt and my grandfather as a joint gift, and me and my grandfather were really close, and he unfortunately passed away 9 years ago, and we were really close. He taught me so many things. We spent so much time together. He taught me to gamble, but not really formal gamble, or just like kid gambling, but it's still concepts. He taught me how to use a toaster and how to use the oven. He always would eat all the rocky makeup creations I made in the kitchen, even if there was what he was insane. He really encouraged me to read and pursue my dreams, and he actually was the person who got me to the first books. And he got me to starting reading, so I kind of owe a lot of it to him. So yeah. And the second book that for the first part, which inspired me, is Divergent, which I have right here. It's because Victoria Ross was a college student like me, taking sociology like me, and she happened to be a writer on the side like me, but she writes better than I am too. But and then a couple years later, after she wrote her first book, it became a major hit. So you could be it's a carbon to anybody. So that just goes to show you. So yeah. Anyway. Next question is about Leakycon, and it says, when are you getting there? What do you plan to be doing? You said you were doing meetup. Is that so on? I'm getting there about noon on the 29th. I'm going to do a group I joined the Facebook group, so I'm going to for food. So I'm going to do a grocery shopping thing. But I do plan to stay to the 4th. So on the 4th, I'm planning to go to Disney, and I'm thinking about doing a meetup around noon-ish. So yeah, not entirely sure yet. I'm still waiting on the schedules to see what I'm doing, but mostly I'll be at Leakycon all those days, except the 4th, and on the 29th, after I do the grocery shopping, I'm probably heading over to Universal. So yeah. And of course, things may happen and we switch those and end up doing Disney on the 29th and Universal on the 4th. But I will definitely, but I'm thinking about, no, actually never mind. I'm not going to do that because it's just stupid. But yeah, anyway, the week before Leakycon, I will have a more different thing. I will release a scheduling video so you guys know what I'm definitely doing. So if you guys are going to Leakycon, you can come find me and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, I'm also, if you guys want to see me at, do want to do a meetup at, I'm going to be at Whole Foods on the 29th around, I want to say 3. Yeah, so that is a definite. So yeah, we could buy some food together, have a picnic, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, number 4. You said you're moving to LA. What's going on with that? What's up? Okay. My plan is I'm trying to decide where I want to move permanently for the rest of my life. And by the rest of my life, I don't mean really the rest of my life. But so here's the deal. I'm planning to probably, depending on what kind of lease I get, I'm going to be in LA from December to whenever, you know, probably for between 3 to 6 months. And before that, I'm actually going to be either in London and Paris. I'm looking at different leases right now for that as well, and I'm going to be there from end of August till the beginning of December, which is when I move. And then after that, I will kind of just see where I want to live for next year. If I want to live in Paris, if I want to live in London, if I want to live in LA. This is kind of just like a tester thing to see how I feel living in an apartment there, what I think about the location, if my life there day to day is something that's viable to me. It's just kind of seeing how my life fits there. I'm still going to be in college online, taking classes from that, so that's also a big factor because I have to see how that fits into that. And then after that, I'm going to live probably there for a year, and then I'm going to do another tester run, which I'll be in, I think it's either going to be in Orlando. These are the options. I'm doing 2 and 2 again. I'm doing 1 and 1 again, so not 2 2. If it happens that I could split all the leases into 3 months, then I'll just do 3. But anyway, so the other options are Orlando, Quebec or Toronto, something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. Greece, Athens, Greece, and Italy. I'm not entirely sure where I want to live in Italy yet. So those are 4. So that'll be that. We'll do those 2 testers, and I'll see if I like it, and I'll choose where I want. See where I want to live the year after that, and then I'll do a final tester run of the places that I've liked overall. So pretty much I'll be doing 3 that year. So let's see that plan, shall we? This year, the year after that, year after that, year after that, and the year after that. I think that's right. Let's see. House, full house. Yeah, 5 years. That's a 5-year plan right there. So last year, let's say I liked living in London. I liked living in Orlando. And yeah, so I'll do Orlando, London, and then I would do the last one left over. And then the 6th year, so I would, let's see, I'd be 24 at the time, which means I would probably be done with college, with my bachelor's, and I'd be on to my master's and stuff like that, which is, so that means I would already start in college, so that kind of works out for me. I've decided where I want to live permanently. I might end up back in New York, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of my plan right now. So right now I'm going to be living 6 months in London or Paris, depending where it is, and then 6 months in LA. That is the plan right now. Things may change. I may end up switching the dates and end up going to LA first and then to London or Paris. I may end up staying only 3 months in LA. I may stay 3 months in. I don't know. It depends. If it ends up being that I have a shorter lease than I originally had planned, or I end up having a big space in the middle, I may actually take one of the other options and push them forward, and now push my plan a little bit forward. So like, let's say I have a 3-year, and then I have the 6 months. So that means I have 3 months, and I have 4 months that I have a break. So I may end up going to Athens and finding something there, and that means that I will have only to do, I'd lose the 5th and 6th year, and the 5th year would just be the year I decide where I want to go. So I actually would work out a lot better because I'll be 23, which means I'll be officially starting my master's program, my master's or law school or accounting. So yeah, I think that was 4. Let's see. Yep, that's 4. Next question is, what holidays that are not important to others are important to you? Why? Okay, I know this is stupid, but I'm really big on Halloween. I love Halloween and getting dressed up and buying things and buy candy, and I have holiday traditions, which is another question that I'm going to after this. But yeah, anyway, I know the Halloween is not like some people it is important, some people it's not. For me, it is important just because I love getting dressed up and the kids coming and getting the candy and then it's dressing up the house. And for me, it's important because I don't know why it's important. It's a fun way to kind of relax and gives you the chance to be like a kid again almost. So yeah, there's no real reason why I love that, except it's awesome. So yeah. What are some weird quirks you have that other people may not know about you? I could do this really weird lip thing where I could lift the sides of my lips. Let's see if I can do it. Yep, there you go. That's one weird quirk. I can make duck noises, but they're hard to do sometimes, so I'm not gonna do it. It just sounds really retarded. What else? Weird quirks. Well, I could bake, but that's not really a weird quirk. So yeah. What else? I don't really have that many weird quirks. That was pretty much it. I have a really good memory. Like, I can remember really not the entire books, but I remember really, really well. Almost like photographic memory in a way. And I could lift my pinky, not my pinky, my little toe. I could lift it over underneath my other toes. Like, I can like move my toes so that they're like going on top under each other without my hands. Like I can do it with my toes. And I can reach my arm really far back. I don't know. Okay, I'll do that. And I have really high tolerance for pain. And I'm extremely flexible. If I lay down and I lift my legs this way, like I bend them backwards, they could touch all the way to my head. Yeah, that's awesome, right? I'm not sure anyone wants to see that though. So if you do want to see that, maybe I'll do a video separately for that. But yeah, I don't want to do it and keep some people out. I want to give you guys some fair warning. So if you want to see that, let me know. If you don't, then I won't do it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Name if you could live in another character's life or another person's life, or live in a different world, where would it be? Who would you be, and why? Okay, this is one question. If I could be someone else, I would love to be probably Ginny Weasley, just because A, she gets to kiss Harry Potter. B, she's the only girl and she has a really like fun family. Obviously they're really poor, which is not fun, and also she's really pretty. So, and she has an accent, a British accent. I love British accents. I could do one, but I suck at them right now, so I'm not doing that. I'm actually thinking about doing an accent tag, which is on my variation of it, which is pretty much me just doing different accents. So if you guys have an accent you would like me to attempt, leave me a comment down below with a word and the accent you want to do, and I'll do about 10 of them on next week's tag. So yeah, we do. Yeah, and if I could live in a world, obviously as I said, Harry Potter, because they have magic and that's awesome. Or I'd love to live in Jane Austen's novels, because it's like old England, and I really love old England. I don't love the fact that they have really bad clothing and hairstyles, and men were in charge, and money was everything, and girls got married and had babies at like 16, and they never got to do anything with their lives, and well, there's no technology, but everything else I love. So it's not that much, but it's still something. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Number 8 is, what's a weird food that, weird food that you like that most people don't know about that you would recommend. I love my uncle is from Jamaica, so he always makes like really Jamaican like stuff, and I like roti, which is a Jamaican bread, which is so good. So I definitely recommend that. And my aunt is Brazilian. Well, I'm half Brazilian because most of my family is Brazilian. Everyone on my mother's side is Brazilian. And so, anyway, my aunt loves cooking. She makes amazing food. She makes a lot of American food, but she does make pastels, which is Brazilian, which is pretty much fried dough with cheese in it, and you could put meat in it as well. It's really good. So, yeah, and she also makes what's it called? I forget, but there's this thing. It's pretty much fried chicken balls. But they're so good. I don't know what they're called. I forgot. And a little for y'all, galinha is chicken in Portuguese. So yeah, but I don't remember what it was called. But it was really good. So yeah. Okay. Number 9. What is your favorite color? And what is a show that you like that if someone looked at you would be shocked to find out? Okay, I like color blue. Yeah, I know, it's weird, but whatever. As you can tell, I'm wearing blue right now. And my favorite show that no one know by looking at me is I liked Teen Wolf. I'm not sure if people could tell that I like that by looking at me. You can know that obviously if you check out my tags. But I'll show you. Actually, I'm sure that you wouldn't know I like by looking at me or my tags is. Also, you know I like True Blood, which is something most people wouldn't know if they looked at me. But something you wouldn't know that I like, or if you check out my videos, is I like. I'm trying to think because I've done a lot of tags and stuff that you guys would know if you watch. I like. I like the show Robin Hood and like the Three Musketeers and Doctor Who. And you also know that I would like Doctor Who because I like Harry Potter, but still. And Orphan Black. That you probably wouldn't know by looking at me. But you know I'm a big British fan, so you also would figure something. But yeah. I also like The Artful Detective, which it's not a British show, so you wouldn't know that. And you can't tell by looking at me. So yeah, there you go. Okay, final question, number 10. This is a little long list. Okay. What is the biggest pet peeve that you have? I hate when people repeat themselves. Like, so much. Because, like, I heard it the first time, I don't need to hear it another 6 times. Okay, so, come back. So, yeah. Anyway, those are the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you guys have any similar questions, answers to mine, or who have any questions that I didn't answer that you would like me to answer, make sure to comment down below. Also, if you guys like any of these, have like any books, movies, shows, foods, whatever, or you got any questions, comment down below. If you want any more information about this stuff, you also can comment down below. And as I mentioned in the next video, if you want me to do the accent tag, you have to make sure to leave me a word and the accent that you want me to do in the comments down below as well. And yeah, I hope you all are having amazing Mondays, and I hope you all have a great week and had a great weekend. And you have 4th of July, and I'm gonna stop doing that all the time now, I promise. Also, I have really some fun 4th of July themed videos that I did not get to film, fortunately, because I pushed back. And I have a lot of fun DIYs that I do, and baking videos, and fashion videos, and makeup, and trying videos. So I have a lot of videos to start up for Leakycon, Place Live, VidCon, Vlog Fair, all of them. I have a lot of fun those, so coming up soon, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about all that now. Anyway, so make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out all my previews and comment, subscribe those as well. Make sure to support my Indiegogo and make sure out my Facebook page, Indiegogo page, and the actual page for it, and go support it, please. Make sure to go check out my cloud channel, comment, subscribe on those videos, and go check out the other girls. They're amazing, amazing YouTubers. Make sure to comment, subscribe on their channels as well. Make sure to stay tuned every single day because you never know what new fun videos coming up next. I have a lot of fun updates, as I mentioned before. Plus a lot of information, meetups, and giveaways, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. Also, make sure to go follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Vine under Victoria's Faye. I upload those daily with new pictures, behind the scenes, etc. And I think that's it. But if I wrote something, it will be in the description box down below. If you guys have any requests for any upcoming segments that I'm doing, or any new segments you'd like me to do, or new videos, please make sure to leave a comment down below. And yeah, that's it. Okay. I will see you guys mañana, which is tomorrow, with another fun, exciting vlog. So, yep. By the way, in case you guys didn't realize, it's day 41 in the daily days. Yep. I managed vlog a month and 11 days, which is almost 2 weeks. So I've been 1 month and 2 weeks in daily vlogging. I'm so psyched. I think I'm going to be doing a online vlog party to celebrate soon for the 1 month that I passed. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to leave a comment down below with hashtag online dance party. And I'll see how many people I get, and I will let you guys know when I'm doing it. So yeah. And for my